that hero for Jim Park that can make flashy plays, you know, later on the game, as much as SF or like Sven that he was playing before, even TA. But it definitely gives them a good win condition and good timing where they could go like high ground.
So I don't think it's the like pin that's gonna stop 9PANDAS from winning the game. I think they're pretty confident in this one because I talked about this in the draft that they have Brood and Morph. It's gonna be around 5 minutes to 6 minutes on the siege mid. Specifically around 9PANDAS. They want to play around this Coddle when he gets 6. He wants to use Solar Bind, nuke down the Leshrac. Leshrac wants to push the tower with the siege, so that's going to be the really big timing to see how the early game shakes out.
On top lane, this should be first blood. Sacred chases out Solo. He'll get the first kill on the board. I mean, Sacred on his Mars, he's had some pretty impressive performances. And so, like, some of these offlaners do try and make the Meteor Hammer work.
Bot lane on Singer, he's going to go down.
And MieRo's able to pick up the kill.
We're going to see the supports kind of collapse on mid on the 6th rune. Shield rune for DarkMago, so a little lucky on this one.
Nice easy kill for kiyotaka and Antares. That lasts too much. DarkMago considering if he can maybe chase one of these two down, but it'll be held back by the Solar Bind. Easy space for Antares to break away from him. DarkMago not going to be able to punish them here. Bottom lane, MieRo, he will get punished.
Maybe trying to be more of a right-click core. So that can kind of feel bad for the Morphling if he's left behind.
DarkMago, he'll swing around towards the bottom lane for the easy kill. Towards the mid. Same time, kiyotaka. He's got his eyes on Sacred. There any way out of there for him. He's on his own. It's too much magical burst. I mean, Sacred gets the spear off, drops the arena, pushes back kiyotaka with the rebuke. He's still alive. He is going to get glimpsed back. He's still not quite dead yet, Sacred. Finally, he falls, but it takes a lot of effort. Now DarkMago's going to look to get kills in return. Turns towards Solo, takes out the one of them. Ramses, he's got to be careful. Will immediately remove the bug. That's enough to allow him to waveform back to the tower. So
he also has Yules, which I actually really like. He's one of the only Lushes that still go Yules. Most of them buy the Bloodstone.
Scofield, these spiders continue to be quite a bit of a problem. Gets dragged back into them with the glimpse. He's out. Another kill here for MieRo, who's really taking over this half of the map.
They're going to catch the Coddle mid, maybe.
Setups there from DarkMago. Stun to follow up. Now put the global silence to make sure that DarkMago can continue to push forward to take the kill and get the Fairy Fire off. He will still die. DarkMago in return might be in trouble. They get the spear connection. They lock down Antares. DarkMago will fall. Static Storm laid down by Solo. He's looking towards Stinger. A few right clicks and the tower hits will do it. Ramses also swinging over to get involved. They're turning towards Sacred. Won't be able to chase him. But go for the glimpse. We'll see if these two have the damage. I mean, with MieRo coming in from the side, they'll have a decent shot. He's able to put the spear onto the spider, hold MieRo back. But MieRo, he'll continue to chase forward. DarkMago is ready to hold him back. Yules combo into the stun. They focus the spider. He's going to try for the TP out, but the overwhelming damage here from DarkMago with the Pulse Nova is enough to take him down. They get the curse, the last word onto Solo to allow them to take out the two of them as Beastcoast. This time they hold their tier 1 tower and they'll push back towards 9PANDAS. Is trying to get the lead in farm, but as we can see right now, they're back on straight even.
Bot lane, Sacred's maybe going to get caught by the glimpse.
Should be easy to finish him off. Yeah, Antares. 9PANDAS, they can get back to looking to take this mid tier 1 off the map.
Third time is the charm. They will get it. Put the Leshrac's in a TP in, maybe try to get a catch.
Should get some sort of Yule setup. It's going to get held back momentarily by the telekinesis. Still on top of Solo, gets glimpsed back though. As that's him out of the picture, DarkMago, and Scofield, he's now left alone. As Antares gets back in, takes down the Grimstroke. Super freely without punished, and these squishy heroes like the silence, so they don't stand a chance. Static Storm's down quickly though. Make sure there's not going to be any immediate follow-up after the arena. They'll still try and fight this though. Parker steps in with the Stone Gaze. Got the opening stun onto kiyotaka. Will blast them back. Try and run. He's pretty speedy here on the call. He's able to turn, get another blast off. Now Parker, he's running low on mana. MieRo, they're backing on top of him. They couldn't kill kiyotaka. The global comes out. DarkMago making a bit of a recovery in this fight, but the fight is not over. He's going to get glimpsed back.
Can they catch him?
They've lost 3.
He's a blink, he's a blink.
And they've got, oh, indeed, the stun. It's going to be dodged by DarkMago. Yules into the blink out. He'll get away. Smoke's going to get dispelled on Scofield. They know he's in this camp. They get the setup here. There's the jump. They're in with the arena, but the BKB's out. MieRo, he turns straight towards Scofield. Will bring down the Grimstroke, and with the remainder of his BKB, he'll TP out. MieRo gets the kill, gets away. This will be a big mistake, so I'm sure Ramses is prepared. They'll see that soon being shown on Scofield. See how well they deal with it. In the mid,
catching the Brood.
He's going to get the BKB off in time. MieRo try and charge down DarkMago. DarkMago's able to get away. MieRo's going to opt for the TP out, but he's going to get caught by the Yules. But they're able to catch him, put a stop to the TP, they'll get the kill. That's MieRo gone for 50. Should immediately eliminate the Grimstroke if they find him.
Scofield's playing so far to the right. He doesn't want to get caught.
Yeah, he knows with them off the map, they're probably approaching from behind. They get the jump onto Sacred. Got the Static Storm, trying to focus him.
Scofield.
They'll get the link onto the two of them. The BKBs are out, the Global's there. They've lost Scofield. See now if Dream Park can stand his ground and put the Stone Gaze. They turn back over towards Ramses. Ramses turning to the Medusa himself. Ramses is caught by the stuns. He's out. They've managed to kill them off and maybe get more now as DarkMago pushes forward with the BKB. MieRo has to lay down the webs and run.
The Dark Portrait.
It's chasing them. It's soon to come to an end. MieRo taking a good few hits from it. I mean, they do lose 3 there, Beastcoast, but they do get Ramses. I mean, 9PANDAS not without casualties in that one. Illusions will have the wave pushed right up to tier 2, so they'll have to spend a bit of time bringing that wave round. Same if you set up top.
You get a catch on the Brood in the mid lane.
See if they can lock him down. They've got him with the spear, the follow-up stun. They've got him. MieRo's gone, and now with the BKB, DarkMago wants to try and chase for more. He closes the gap, had the Yule set up onto Solo. Solo, he's caught as well. He's going to get glimmered, but it won't save him. They see him, they take him out. Ramsey's trying to get in on towards DarkMago. He's going to get caught by the Stone Gaze, and they're going to take Ramses down potentially. He's able to get the waveform off. Blink out from DarkMago. DarkMago's able to get away. The Hex is there, and DarkMago turns back in and sets up for them to take down Ramses the once.
The Dark Portrait's chasing Kiyotaka. He can't even enter the fight.
I mean, they get the spear onto Ramses. They're ready to set up for a second attempt here. He's able to put the man to jump forward onto DarkMago, but DarkMago's up into the air. He also up Ramses as well in return. DarkMago's still alive. They push back Ramses with the God's Rebuke. DarkMago, he's going to live through it all.
Catching them when they're pushing your towers is kind of the goal for Beastcoast.
Dark Portrait's going to be back up for this defense. Antares going to try and set up onto DarkMago, but DarkMago's able to break the combo here as he self-fuels with the Globals out. BKB's going to be popped by Ramses. Sacred comes in on the backlines with the arena. They've locked out Solo. Solo's gone. Ramses is caught. The 2 of them dead. MieRo's got to run. He's into the trees. He's going to try and hide here. Pull up for the TP out. Meanwhile, outside of the base, Sacred continues to get the further catch and set up onto Antares. It's 3 dead. Is there any sort of item that get the catch onto Stinger? And kiyotaka pots the BKB for this effort, but Stinger's going to be perfectly fine. See if they can get anything more from this. I mean, jump forward from DarkMago. He's looking for Solo. Solo will get glimmered. They've got the Hex on a Ramses. He'll still get the BKB off in time. He'll turn, take out his illusion. Now looks towards DarkMago. DarkMago getting low. They'll bring down the Lesh. Maybe they can find more here. No, they jumps in from Parker. The arena's out as well. They've trapped Ramses. They've trapped MieRo. Ramses in trouble. He's falling low. Will manage to waveform away this time as Ramses gets out. Only just.
Beastcoast kind of gets to take a full 5v5. It's an advantage for them.
Ramses.
Nice spear.
They get him with the opening stun, and let the Dark Portrait out upon him. He just because it's completely destroyed. As that's Ramses gone, 480. Parker, he's just straight in. The buyback will come out. They get the Hex on to Parker. Buyback from Ramses. They're focusing the Medusa. He's getting more mana. They're going to be able to bring him down. Parker, he's out. The defense, it will begin, but they'll still lose MieRo. Ramses has got to be careful. He bought back for this one. Backs away from Sacred. Now let's get back in with the waveform. They'll take out Sacred. He gets caught by the stun Ramses, but they're outnumbering Beastcoast this time round as 9PANDAS will hold, push back Beastcoast, and they'll get a 4th here. The Hex catches Stinger on the retreat. Triple kill for Ramses.
One thing that's moving them to fights, he blinks in with Swiftling in the backline, presses Stone Gaze, but when he doesn't get that off, they can actually just focus him.
Around the mid, kiyotaka. He's maybe seeing if he can get more from this. He's found the chase down onto the Grimstroke. Scofield gone as well. It's an effective team wipe.
Now that they don't have it, there's not really a way for them to kill the Medusa. So he can just do whatever he wants.
I think they jump. They've got the jump on the Ramses. They get the Hex. They'll be protected right now by the E-Blade. They'll put the BKB, try and turn towards DarkMago. They'll put the fortification. Stinger, he's sort of frontlining right now. They've brought Ramses pretty low this first time round. Antares telekinesis him back under the tier 4, trying to keep him safe and away from his own Dark Portrait. And DarkMago, he's running up towards the tier 4s. Antares himself has the BKB to run. They turn towards MieRo. They've caught MieRo with the Hex. They've got him with the follow-up. No, the BKB is there in time. MieRo able to get the BKB off before the spear connects into the wall of the arena. The BKB soon will be finishing though. MieRo, he's still caught by the follow-up silence. MieRo is glimmered up. Turns now back in with the stone on towards Sacred. Sacred and DarkMago falling low. DarkMago still somehow surviving throughout it all as MieRo out for 2 minutes. No buyback on the Spider.
Will they be able to get these kills while the Beastcoast is trying to get out?
I mean, Parker has been caught by the Hex. DarkMago's going to jump back in. He's got the Hex. He's got the stun follow onto Ramses. Ramses trying to remove the silence, trying to remove this Phantom's Embrace as quickly as he can. He's caught.
9PANDAS have really good base defense because they just have this Keeper of the Light, one of the best heroes in the game at defending your base, but question is always, you know, is defending enough? You need to win the fight and actually win the game. So
And look at this Dark Portrait go. It's pretty much taken down the racks. They'll jump forward. They get the Hex on the DarkMago.
low.
BKB from MieRo. They want a full commit here on towards the left rack.
They can't enter the fight.
They have to step back now. E-Blade will be thrown out, but DarkMago is keeping his cool. He's still at the BKB ready to pop. He'll pop it now. Now back away from the base. They'll look to get the other waves pushed in. They're going to try and punish this. They get the catch. They get the glimpse back. They caught DarkMago on the attempt to retreat. They've got it. So if they can find more up to the high ground, they'll look towards Stinger. Stinger's going to try for the TP out. They'll catch him at the start. 7-32, 1k lead for 9PANDAS, as close as ever right now. They look to Scofield. See if they can burst him. They make the jump. They've got him. Scofield out as well. Parker will put the stone gaze. They turn away from him. Buyback comes in from Scofield. But this static storm is it Solo is able to get in. He's able to catch the three of them. And now they turn towards Parker. Parker's in trouble. Saving himself a Sacred. Parker's gone. Sacred's gone. The buybacks, they're all coming out now here from Beastcoast. As 9PANDAS look to step back. The arena is going to get laid down. It will catch MieRo. Looks like the spider might be left behind. The BKB's out there. No, MieRo, he'll still die. They get MieRo. Can they get Ramses? They've got him with the stun, the silence. They will. They'll kill off the two cores. The rest of 9PANDAS TP away. But this time it's Beastcoast having to go all in to defend here. 4 buybacks coming out. Now they're in here.
MieRo's going to pop the smoke. It's a
BKB super early. They're going to try and get the catch onto Parker, but they're hesitant with how heavily they commit for this. See them turn now back over towards MieRo. They can push back the spider. Global's been popped. They'll protect him with the E-Blade. BKB as well. Bush used it by DarkMago. They really want to kill this spider off. The arena's down. They'll get him. MieRo's gone for 100. Ramses, a waveform across. They got the static storm on top of Parker. Solo's out though. He got his job done though. He did lay down the ult. Ramses, he'll opt to get out of this one with the BKB TP. He'll make it away. As Beastcoast, they'll hold the high ground and make sure that 9PANDAS don't find the fight they were looking for. 40.
If you find the enemy side of the...
Solo! It's a good catch. They get the jump onto the disruptor. They found Solo. He's gone. He was not ready. They're over towards the rest of his team in time. 9PANDAS, they look like they want to try and take this fight.
Great ward right now on Ramsey.
I mean, Parker's in with the BKB. The static storm was there, but the BKB was already out from Parker, so he doesn't care about it at all. He's able to move over towards MieRo. MieRo caught by the Hex. The Brood is gone. No buyback available for him. As MieRo's buyback still to be on cooldown. They've got to get out with the rest of them. The Snake catching on to Ramses. They've got the stun locked down. Ramses is out as well. As Beastcoast, now it's their turn to push it down the lanes. Ramses, as I say, he can come back for a second chance, but MieRo, he's gone for a long time. See how well they can pull it off without their spider.
And the jump Hex on board.
They've got the catch. Ramses, he pulled back for this. They get the spear. Ramses, he's out as well for good. They've caught Ramses. 2 cores without buybacks here on 9PANDAS as Beastcoast. They should have the opening now to close this one down. They're on to the tier 4s. Is there anything that these 3 members of 9PANDAS can do left alone? Kiyotaka and Solo, what can they do with this? They'll look towards Scofield, but Scofield just creating the space for the rest of the team to take down the tier 4s, expose the Ancient here. 60 minutes in, GG is called. Beastcoast will take this game 1.
Really nice team fighting, I think, from Beastcoast. I think that's kind of what won them the game. It was
available, the Radiance, BKB, probably the Blink Dagger, and then he'll be able to play with the Storm and the Brood, so maybe matching the tempo of those other cores a little bit better with the Alch pick.
Yeah, I think they're kind of stealing it from Beastcoast because they pulled the same thing, Alchemist and Storm, but...
It'll be a lot harder because 9PANDAS kind of has tools to take these team fights now. With the Storm and the Alch, they're actually the heroes that can play the fight in Stinger.
Yeah, they're going to get him. Tries to charge away.
It's kind of being an advantage on 9PANDAS in the side lanes, but on mid.
He might need help. The charge is coming in. The stun's going to connect. They're TPing over now, but it's not soon enough to do anything about this as Kiyotaka. The mid.
They want to use the Storm. He's finally level 7, but...
They look towards Stinger again. Just on Kosif. TP does come in from Sacred. Sacred ready to fight. Scofield. He's going to die here. Kiyotaka takes him out with the final overload. Solo, they'll drop the tombstone. They're going to look to zip forward and play aggressive over towards the tier 2. DarkMago's able to put the 1, but underneath the tier 2 tower, he'll get taken out. See if they can punish this Beastcoast. Solo will fall. Same to be said for Antares. They at least get the 2 supports. And big stuff for Parker. He's the DarkMago's down here beyond the tower. They'll hit him with the scan.
It's a really deep dive, but they might get him.
They might indeed walk into him. They get the setup. Ancient Seals there. A quick Mystic Flare from Antares, and he's gone.
The Shadowman's trying to TP in front.
I mean, Scofield,
really low mana.
he'll get the disruption set up, and Sacred, he has got Arena. He steps up, he's able to get the setup here with the Arena into the Spear. Solo will pick up the Arcane Ring. There's still enough mana for Kiyotaka to get away, and Solo, he actually turns and takes down Scofield. He's building up the strength here with the Decay with his Arcane. I mean, Beastcoast, they might struggle to fight this Undying. With the amount of decays that Solo should be able to get off there. Spear him off to the side, it's another
They don't have the
decay.
damage for him.
He's got up to 32 strength that he's stolen. They can't kill this zombie.
Now Medusa.
And kiyotaka and Antares, they collapse straight back in onto Parker. Parker's got DarkMago with him. Kiyotaka did fall short in the manner again to make this attempt solo. He'll get the kill, but finally he'll get caught by the spear, taken out, and indeed in the river, DarkMago was able to chase down and finish off Kiyotaka.
But now MieRo comes over as Brood.
DarkMago tries to turn with the stun, but the spiders are out and it's too much as MieRo. But not necessarily growing it, at least in terms of the carry-to-carry matchup. Parker keeping that gap as closed as he can. See down bottom, they get the opening onto Kiyotaka, charge across as well, not quite able to make him pop the Aegis. Stinger, again these Shadow Amulets causing a bit of issues for 9PANDAS to quickly find kill opportunities onto him. Stinger, he will get caught again though. Antares once more throws down the Mystic Flare, shuts off his escape. MieRo steps into the base, they take out Scofield as well. The two supports of Beastcoast dead.
Builds into Bloodthorn, which is really good versus the Butterfly that Medusa might want to buy at some point.
Kiyotaka is going to get the big setup onto DarkMago top. DarkMago go for the TP out, but it's too much here from MieRo.
They kind of actually have these small play opportunities versus last game where it felt like they couldn't team fight, they couldn't really pick off heroes, and they were just sitting ducks until they lost the game.
They're going to just try and take out Jim Park here. They're in with the setup. Defensive disruption comes in. It will cost Scofield his life, but it gives Jim Park the chance to pop Stonegate. The player comes down on towards Stinger. They throw out the concoction in the way of the Medusa inside of the arena. They at least get the kill. Parker, is he out with the TP? No, the Vortex is back up. Kiyotaka able to put a stop to Jim Park's escape. Get the snake off, but he's surrounded by four of them. Another concoction is going to be ready soon as he's gone.
It just feels really hard for them to get out and commit to this longer fight.
String up. Kiyotaka's going to... Ooh! He's going to get him. Up top. See Ramses. He's made the jump over towards Scofield. They throw him up with the Yules. TP's coming in. It's going to be a buyback for Stinger as they're desperately trying to do their best to at least make sure that Jim Park can back away from this.
Everything, and like you said, he already has his MKB, so really farmed. I don't think there's anything that they need to wait for. Oh,
they're still going to catch him. Kiyotaka. Leaving no survivors here. Stinger just cannot hide from him, and now Kiyotaka's going to look for more. He's also going to be able to find the setup on a Scofield. They'll turn towards DarkMago. DarkMago will get the BKB off. He's trying to TP away, but the physical damage is too much. MieRo gets the double. Tier 3's gone. Not able to start any sort of defense. Jim Park tries to step forward. They just go straight onto him. They've got the Vortex into the concoction. He's going to be covered by the arena from Sacred, but they're pushing forward with their BKBs. They'll take down the Medusa. Jim Park out for a minute. Schofield dead as well under his own tier 4s. As 9PANDAS, they'll push on towards the barracks. Get the opening stun onto MieRo. Ash is coming out as well, but MieRo's back up to full HP with the cheese. Kiyotaka jumps in. Vortex on a Sacred. Sacred's out. They'll take the two of them down. I mean, they don't have buyback, of course, on either the Medusa or the Spirit Breaker. They will get solo. Can they get anything more Beast Coast here? They're 3 versus the 4 of them. Stun onto Ramses. They'll kill the out. I mean, it's a defense. They get the spear back as well onto Kiyotaka. They'll kill the Storm once.
DarkMago blinks in kind of aggressively. He's not going to be able to kill the Storm.
BKB's back up. There's the Yules to hold back Kiyotaka, but indeed himself has to get back towards the fountains. A little bit of a hiccup here or there as they look to close the game up. It's unlikely to throw them off the course towards the victory. As Sacred tries with the jump. Indeed, doesn't get the catch himself. DarkMago will have the Yules into the stun. They don't have any follow-up, and Kiyotaka almost sort of dancing around with them there, teasing with the ball lightning.
He's really low on mana.
He's got Antares by his side. Sacred jumps in, will get the arena down, but Kiyotaka's got enough to jump over the wall of the arena. Spear will not connect. Sacred, he has to bail out with the BKB TP. As Kiyotaka gets away. And DarkMago, he'll get caught in the mid. He has got buyback.
High five and baits the Mars into going in, wasting BKB arena.
Look at the setup on Sacred. Sacred is going to get glimmered and defensively disrupted. Parker trying to hold his own here on the high ground. They get the ult onto MieRo. Concoction's there from Ramsey. Jumps straight forward. Silence as well onto Parker. Zip forward. Kiyotaka's got the pullback. They're able to lock down the Medusa. Jim Park, he's going to be out for good. Dead for a minute. They catch the Medusa on the high ground. No buyback available. It's down to the last 3 members of Beast Coast to push back 9PANDAS. See if they can find any members of the Beast Coast stepping out to the base. They get the setup on the Scofield. Jim Park is just going to use that to TP out. They'll lose Scofield, but they'll get Jim Park back to base. Kiyotaka, he's going to come in with a 2-man Vortex. He's caught onto Stinger and Sacred. Sacred getting pushed back down to the low ground. He has to put the BKB in the arena, push the back with the spear, but the physical damage here for the Spiders takes him out. DarkMago enters into the midst of the fight. He'll pop his BKB. He has to back off himself now, Parker. the Stone Gaze, but there's 3 dead now. Beastcoast, they're just down to Jim Park and DarkMago. The stuns coming in, the Vortex once more for kiyotaka, dragging them forward. Ultra kill for MieRo. It's game over. GG is called. There's 9PANDAS will take this game too.
Pretty efficiently, right? Even though not fast, but having this bounty hunter is just gonna destroy that security because he's good against Ricky and all those Mueta slow hero.
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, the deciding game now here between Beastcoast and 9PANDAS, and some exciting ways to end both of these drafts. Jim Park Green and a Jim Park Special, the PA, to close this one up. And 9PANDAS, a hero that we don't see too much, Bounty Hunter. There's going to be the choice here for Antares. Gunnar, what do you make of this? The XP and interrupt his farm.
The biggest difference between Jim Park in this game as opposed to a lot of his other games, which been like TA, Medusa, even Lipo, is hold that thought.
We're going to try and go for MieRo here. Got the stomp.
Dagger in 1.
Should have a good chance of taking him down. He's got the 1 charges. Oh, he's under the tower, but jump forward from Jim Park. They'll get first blood. He's going to take the tower hits, and Antares will make sure that he pays with his life.
It was really good for 9PANDAS. They're denying all this XP, all this gold. Jim Park is like trying to sap as much as he can in the tree line, but now he's even spotted. They might
know where he is.
for him.
If he's going to get any assistance, the tombstone's down. They're able to jump across to the neutral camp, but Solo's there waiting for him as they'll take Jim Park out.
Nicely played.
And this is going to be at least kind of 2 or 3 waves being lost to this tier 1 tower.
Also, the Elder Titan might get caught by a stun.
Antares gets 1 more touch with the Janada. He has it.
Corrosion doesn't help his farm. No boots, no treads, and he's kind of stuck with a really slow game.
They're going to try and kite DarkMago out here. Kiyotaka dancing around him with the focus fire. He's going to be able to finish off the kill. Nothing to be done there. Stinger cannot save DarkMago from going down. Oh.
I also really like the Dominator MieRo's buying. Gonna up the tempo.
They're going in onto DarkMago again with another round of the focus fire. Kisses are coming in, but DarkMago, he's taken out. As they dodge the kisses, I mean, Solo trying to do his best to dodge them. Sacred
The Lotus.
should get him, surely. I mean, Solo is actually able to turn and get another decay off. Solo's going to live. They don't get anything in return at Beastcoast, as they've got to back away. The stomp will catch on to the 2 of them, but 9PANDAS, they have kiyotaka pushing in on the Scofield. Double kill for kiyotaka. Well, the quickest, the shortest black hole of his life there, MieRo. It's all good, though. They still get a 3rd kill.
Taka might get caught.
They got the lasso. He's sticking around a bit too long. Kiyotaka, he's away with a win run, but gets the shackle shot, but indeed he does get punished for that. Was not quite ready for Beastcoast to strike back after 9PANDAS. They win that initial engagement.
Lineup. There'd be a tombstone drop, there's be shackle shots, there's an 8-toe, even there's just a black hole threat, and so you can't really just enter the fight like you want to on a backcourt.
Set up here on the mid. They're ready to dive close towards the tier 2s. Atos into the shackle shot. Scofield doesn't stand a chance. They'll come in with the TPs. Can Beastcoast punish this Stinger trying to get the stomp up, but he gets interrupted by Antares. They'll get the lasso on a kiyotaka. Kiss is coming in as well. Stinger will fall. Kiyotaka will die in return. Beastcoast, they find one. Can they get anything more? Parker trying to turn towards Solo. Has to jump away. MieRo stepping in. Malefice is there. They'll get the PA. Jim Park to fall. 3 dead on Beastcoast. Antares and Solo ready to chase for more as they look towards DarkMago. TPs are coming in. Decay from Solo. DarkMago wants to get back in, but Ramses is here. John Shaw with the adaptive strike as DarkMago gets popped. Solo still alive here. They weren't able to quite punish the Undying.
8,000 gold advantage now, only 12 minutes in.
Quite the lead indeed, and then again, around this mid, somebody tries to step up. Sacred tries to get some sort of farm out of this one. It's going to fall pretty low. The Hellbear Smasher will be taken out in time, and under the tier 2, he'll survive. Get the sleep onto MieRo. Going to try and chase him, but the black holes are the ready. He stands his ground, does get put to a stop by the telekinesis. Scofield able to cancel it. Scatter blast over towards MieRo. 3 of them will not be able to continue to chase him. He's too tanky to take down. DarkMago is trying to chase out these supports, but he ends up losing his life for it and getting nothing in return again.
I think it's on Beastcoast to try to get the game out of this mid lane.
Kiyotaka, he's just getting catch after catch. Finds Scofield around the mid. TPs are coming in. Maybe Scofield can live this time. Power shot comes flying through. Scofield's going to tick down loads of the urn, but the heals are there with the mech. Sacred turns with the kisses. Trying to see if he can burst through MieRo. MieRo getting low. He's attempting to run with the pickpot, but they'll get him. Sacred brings down MieRo. Beastcoast finding something without losing anything themselves initially. Get Sacred. He will still end up dying as the focus fires back up. Kiyotaka gets back in. Takes out the snap. The Gleipnir. Focus fires there. So he'll try and jump over to the neutrals. He's got TP backup coming in. Shackle shot, kiyotaka tries to catch him through the neutral camp, but Jim Park's already a fair distance away. He'll be fine for now. But the TP's coming in, but they really don't want to try and tackle this kiyotaka win range. I mean, kiyotaka's got the Aegis. Scofield looks to be the one that's going to get left for dead here, as MieRo and kiyotaka will take him out. And get back on grabbing the creep wave down bottom, getting another push going. The track's out to DarkMago. Ramsey zips in with a waveform. Another kill to be found. The gold lead just continues to grow here for 9PANDAS.
The Blade of Alacrity.
He did, yeah, he picked this up despite having the BKB queued up. And you know, still has the BKB queued up.
Playing Sacred. Gonna be a free picking.
I mean, kiyotaka with this lead, he's just having such an easy time running around the map and killing anybody who shows on their own. As indeed, another one to be found for the win range on a killing spree, 8, 2, and 4. You might just find him as the focus fire's ready. They get the setup, the angle there for the shackle. He's caught Jim Park.
Really big kill.
Very few points of the map safe for Jim Park to farm right now.
Was in that position. Bot lane.
Bottom lane, DarkMago tries to push out. Shackle won't connect. Does have BKB and TP.
Great power shot.
He's able to play with the blink though. He's deep into the trees. They'll see him and they've got him. kiyotaka able to catch him with the shackle coming back available. On the Morphling, BKB is going to be on its way out. And this is pretty much the point where Ramses should be ready to join the team and look to push high ground himself. Bottom, another catch, another kill. kiyotaka gets DarkMago once again. Find more with his smoke top solo, and Antares on the hunt. Ramses is going to try for Stinger. Antares is in with the track, in with the stun. He's continuing to pick up these kills. Beastcoast, they're trying to cut their losses, but they won't get Scofield away either. 3 dead on Beastcoast. Ramses ready with the high ground push.
I'll have a rapier and we'll win.
I mean, that's the only game plan they have right now. Black Hole is going to get drop solo on a Sacred. All that he can with the money that he has.
Probably feeling like the game
put on hold.
might be ending before he can get that, so he's trying to buy as best he can. If they get the Windrunner here, this could be really big for them.
Let's see if they can jump him. Straight away, everything thrown down onto kiyotaka. It's enough. They kill the Wind Ranger. Can they turn this into anything more? Ramses, he's going to go straight for Stinger. Stinger trying to get the stop up, but the adaptive strike's there. Stinger's out. BKB from DarkMago. They're on the retreat now. Trying to make sure that they don't lose too much in returns. Ramses, he'll close the gap onto DarkMago. DarkMago's going to have to blink up in a second. Not soon enough. Ramses pots the BKB, turns into the PA, jumps forward, kills him off. They get the Malefice on. It was Sacred as well. As Antares and Ramses swing across. MieRo finishes off another. 3 dead on Beastcoast. They might lose kiyotaka, but 9PANDAS, they're quick to avenge him. Rax's final set of racks is going to be going down soon. They'll start the defensive with the kisses from Sacred. They've got the full team back up, but the range Rax is gone. They've just got this final melee Rex left. We'll see the jump from DarkMago. He's in with the lasso onto Solo. They'll drag him back, but Solo, he's still good to go. He's able to heal up with the Soul Rip and the Decay. Sacred jumps forward, sent to be sent for Parker, but Solo, he's back up to full HP. The Glide catches onto the two of them. Sacred goes down. Parker jumps back to safety. Sacred does have buyback available. But the racks, they're gone. As the Mega Creeps are out for 9PANDAS. They're onto the tier 4s. They're going to have to do something soon here, Beastcoast, if they want to try and slow this down. Jump forward from Ramses with the BKB. Takes out DarkMago. No buyback available for the bat. Parker, he'll step back, but MieRo catches him in the black hole. The shackle shot as well, latching Parker over towards Stinger. Parker's out for a minute. No buyback on him. GG is called. 9PANDAS will take this series, knocking Beastcoast out 2-1.